Chapter 5. The Whomping Willow. The summer at the burrow ended too fast for Harry. He loved it there, everyone was kind, there were funny surprises like a shouting mirror and a noisy owl in the attic, and small explosions from Fred and George's room felt normal. Harry felt wanted for the first time. On their last night, Mrs. Weasley made a huge dinner with all Harry's favourite foods and a yummy treacle pudding. Fred and George finished with fireworks that filled the kitchen with bouncing red and blue stars. Then everyone drank hot chocolate and went to bed. The next morning was chaos. Everyone rushed around half-dressed, bumping on stairs with toast in their hands. Mrs. Weasley hunted for socks and quills. Mr. Weasley tripped over a chicken carrying Ginny's trunk. Somehow 8 people, 6 trunks, 2 owls, and a rat squeezed into one small car. Mr. Weasley had magically expanded the inside. They reached King's Cross late. The tricky part was walking through the wall between platforms 9 and 10 to find platform 9 3/4. It looked solid but wasn't. Percy first, Mrs. Weasley said nervously. Percy disappeared through the wall. Mr. Weasley went next, then Fred and George. I'll take Ginny, you two come after, Mrs. Weasley told Harry and Ron. She and Ginny vanished. Let's go together, Ron said. They ran at the wall with trolleys and, crash! They bounced back. The wall stayed solid. Ron pressed his ear to it. I can't hear anything. The train's gone. Harry felt sick. What now? Ron's eyes lit up. The car. They ran back to the car. Ron started it with his wand. It vanished. They were invisible. They flew high above clouds, chasing the Hogwarts Express below. It was fun at first, sunny, warm, toffees in the glove box. But soon the car whined and shook. They dipped low to follow the train. The sky turned pink, then dark. The engine spluttered and died. Oh, Ron said. The car dropped. They fell fast toward the castle. Mind that tree! Harry yelled. Crunch! They hit the Whomping Willow. Its huge branches attacked, smashing the car. The roof caved. Hedwig screeched. Reverse! Harry shouted. Ron whacked the dashboard. The car backed away. The angry tree flailed but couldn't reach them. The car gave 2 clunks, doors flew open, luggage tumbled out, Hedwig's cage burst. She flew off toward the castle. The car rumbled away into the dark, lights flashing angrily. Ron moaned, Dad'll kill me. They dragged their trunks up the hill. The great hall glowed. The feast had started. Ron peeked through a window. The sorting's happening. Harry looked too. Candles floated above tables. The sorting hat sat on a stool. First years lined up. Ginny was there, easy to spot with her red hair. Snape wasn't at the staff table. Lockhart sat in bright robes. Hagrid drank from a big goblet. They sneaked in quietly. Professor McGonagall led them to Snape's office. Snape looked pleased. Professor McGonagall looked furious. Dumbledore looked serious. Snape showed the newspaper, Flying car seen by Muggles. You were seen, Snape hissed. They explained the barrier wouldn't open. Dumbledore listened calmly. McGonagall said they'd get detention. Dumbledore wrote to their families but didn't expel them. Snape looked disappointed. I'll fetch Professor McGonagall, he said, but she was already there. McGonagall made sandwiches appear. Eat here, then go to bed. Harry and Ron ate quietly. They felt lucky, not expelled. They reached Gryffindor Tower. The fat lady asked for the password. They didn't know it. Hermione ran up. Wattlebird. The portrait swung open. The whole house cheered. Everyone clapped Harry and Ron on the back. Lee Jordan shouted, flying a car into the Whomping Willow, "People will talk about that for years." Percy looked stern, but Fred and George grinned proudly. Harry and Ron slipped upstairs to their dormitory. Seamus, Dean, and Neville cheered too. Harry grinned. Even after everything, he was back where he belonged.